What if I told you that the end of your Act 2 doesn't have to be good and it doesn't have to be hard, it just has to function? If you have just 2 minutes, I can show you what I mean. Oh, by the way, this is part 3, you can find part 1 below. Get a pen and paper and write down the following: new developments with plot points introduced in part 2, and a second obstacle to be overcome and a resolution. With the emotional stakes now higher, this second obstacle is going to be way more emotionally charged. A moment of triumph and solace before you pull the rug out from under your protagonist, leaving them in despair face to face with their biggest flaw, which must be reconciled when all hope is lost, leading to a narrative beat of many names: the dark night of the soul, the belly of the whale, simply the end of Act 2, or rock bottom. Here's my example. Bob's ally turned enemy starts spreading lies about him, telling people not to trust Bob because he sold out his ally. The second game starts, and now Bob has to outwit various players, all of whom have their own alliances with no allies to call his own. His psychological prowess is now sharpened with past experiences and higher stakes. Bob puts on a show of despair and harmlessness. He turns factions against each other, using perceived weakness and pity as weapons. After gaining small advantage after small advantage, Bob stands face to face with his once ally turned enemy. Against all odds, the game is now in Bob's favor, and he even manages to make sure that only his enemy's group will lose harshly, while the more innocent parties will get off with lighter punishments. And just as it seems like Bob is about to take it all, his enemy pulls one last trick. Bob's enemy creates a situation where if Bob wins, he gets the entire pot, and every other player will lose their life. He's found out that Bob is soft-hearted and intends to use it against him, leaving our hero in a complete and utter loss. Oh god, I'm gonna have to write my way out of this. Don't forget to let me know how your story is going, and don't forget to follow for part 4.